In this video, I will describe the Tech Academy's JavaScript Developer Boot Camp. JavaScript tops some lists as the most used programming language on Earth. All of the top tech companies utilize the technologies covered on this bootcamp, including Google, Facebook or Meta, and Apple. There are three primary reasons that JavaScript is so popular. It can be used as a website development language of sorts to add functionality to websites. It is a strong computer programming language that can be used to make powerful software, and it has some of the most widely used frameworks. A framework is a set of tools and packages designed to aid in the development of software. By learning all of the various uses of JavaScript, you will be well suited for a wide array of technical projects. One point of potential confusion that I'd like to get out of the way at the beginning of this video is this. JavaScript is a programming language we cover on every bootcamp. Meaning, yes, we have a JavaScript course that we include on each of our programs, and you will do that course on this bootcamp. Here's the difference. The JavaScript Bootcamp has an additional course that is not on any other bootcamp, the Advanced JavaScript course. The Advanced JavaScript course takes a much deeper dive into JavaScript and its frameworks, including jQuery, JavaScript code written by others that you can use to enhance your programs and websites, Ajax, a set of tools used to increase the speed of websites, JSON, a way to use JavaScript to improve data transmission between computers, Node.js, a tool that lets you run JavaScript on servers, the large computers that are used to store, send, and receive data, such as websites. React, a large body of JavaScript code and tools created by Facebook that is used to create websites, mobile apps, in such a way that their parts are reusable in other projects. Vue.js. Vue.js performs the same basic functions as React, but has a different design and approach. It was developed by an ex-Google employee. TypeScript, a programming language created by Microsoft that is the JavaScript language with some enhancements. Angular, a JavaScript framework mainly created by Google. MongoDB, a program used to create and manage databases that works well with JavaScript. Ember.js, a JavaScript framework used for creating web applications, programs that run on the internet. And the Mean Stack, a combination of MongoDB, M, Ember.js, E, Angular, A, and Node, N, a set of tools used to create full-stack applications. Now, if I intimidated or scared you by listing so many technical terms, there are two things I'd like to say to put you at ease. One, it's not important that you fully understand what these words mean now. That's when you were on our boot camps. Two, please keep in mind that our boot camps are designed for beginners, and we don't assume prior knowledge, meaning you will be taught these tools from the ground up, one topic at a time, and you will be able to learn them. By learning the basics of all of these valuable tools, you will have a wider knowledge base than the average developer, and you'll be prepared for a larger array of job openings. An important note on all of this, for most of these tools, an entire bootcamp could be dedicated to it, such as a React bootcamp or an Angular bootcamp. Each of these are massive subjects with thousands of pages of associated documentation. Due to limited time, you will receive an introduction to each of these tools. You will not master them because each one could take months, but there are many similarities between these tools. So the more you learn, the better you get at all of them. And you will be taken to a point where you can perform basic tasks and pick up new skills on your own. Simply put, we will teach you enough of each of these tools to where you can use them effectively in your career. If you're interested in becoming a competent JavaScript developer who is familiar with all of its associated tools, then this is the bootcamp for you. On the JavaScript Developer Bootcamp, you will learn 5 in-demand programming languages. There are around 10 courses on this certification program that cover topics like computer science, which is the study of computers and how they work, programming fundamentals, HTML, the language used to create websites, CSS, the language used to style websites and change their appearance, JavaScript, the basics of Python, which is one of the most used programming languages in the world, SQL, this stands for Structured Query Language and is simply the language used to work with databases, version control, which is a tool that tracks changes made to files, helping users work together and go back to previous versions if necessary. Agile and Scrum, which are just fancy names for in-demand project management technologies used in the tech industry. You will learn other tools on your bootcamp as well. You can find the complete list of courses included in this bootcamp on our website, but what it all comes down to is this. Everything you'll learn is based on what employers need and want. We limit the subjects to real-world skills that you will actually use on the job. We want you to have a large enough toolkit to succeed long-term in the tech industry. And so, the product of the JavaScript Bootcamp is not only a junior-level developer able to perform the basic duties required of their position, it's one who is able to stay abreast of changes in tech and further educate themselves as needed. This is a thorough boot camp, and by the end of it, you will have a well-rounded skill set. On it, you will cover around 700 study hours worth of content and tasks. It can take between 4 and 8 months to complete, depending on your study schedule. If you study 40 hours each week, you can complete it in around 17 weeks. Students who put in even more hours can expect to finish even faster, one of the many benefits of a self-paced program. If you purchase access for a specific amount of weeks, but don't finish in that time, you can purchase an extension. I touched upon this earlier, but even though a lot of data is included in this bootcamp, it would be impossible to describe everything regarding each language and to cover all there is to these subjects in a bootcamp. For example, you could study everything there is to know about the JavaScript programming language. And when you were done, you'd have to start over because it would have changed in significant ways. The point is, we cover the basics of each language and subject, enough to where you can perform the most routine tasks, and to the point where you'll be able to pick up any additional needed skills on your own. Yes, the purpose of this bootcamp is to provide you with enough skills, but even more important than that, we want you to be able to learn and solve problems on your own. After all, we won't be there with you at your job. This bootcamp will prepare you for a wide range of entry-level technology positions and put you on the road to your long-term, secure, and lucrative career in tech. The JavaScript Boot Camp is a major undertaking, a serious commitment, and a considerable investment, but it's worth it. If you think this is the bootcamp for you, you can enroll today, and I hope you do. Thank you for your time, and good luck.